How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. And I just realized that my camera, I forgot I turned that off. How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know. Let me know where you're watching from, wherever you may be enjoying. And our top story of the day. First day of CrowdStrike. Pushed a little teensy weensy. Some might call it minute. Tiny. You probably won't even notice it. Update. Taking the afternoon off. So if you weren't aware, this guy apparently put a update on CrowdStrike.
Hello.
Which made everyone's Windows completely, utterly inoperable for like hours and hours upon end. Let me know if you were a victim of the CrowdStrike. Let me know. And this is what he had to say about it right here.
Definitely, absolutely, certainly me who did the CrowdStrike modification that caused all this worldwide. It was my very first day on the job as a new system admin dev, and I was very eager and excited. Let's say I actually made a small update to a line of code to optimize and update
Just a small
slightly.
little update.
A little bit, and maybe I shouldn't
Just
have.
a little bit.
I got fired, so I was called in. Normally I only worked in the morning. Well, I worked in the morning, did a small update, and then went home. And then they called me back today. Indeed, telling me that I really need to come back. It really wasn't even to congratulate me. I thought it was as if it was. So now I'm just waiting for my termination documentation. They told me that you should never put an update into production without testing it, especially not on a Friday. And I said, well, it's not Friday, it was Thursday. Today is Friday. But you see, I had tested the update on my PC and it was working.
So there you go. And on the backs of this news, Microsoft, as well as the S&P 500, was down almost 3.2% today. And, you know, we're used to crypto. We're used to crypto where 3.2% is like, whatever. It does that, you know, in an hour. In the world of stocks, that's a big freaking deal. And if the S&P is down 3% in a singular day, 3.67% in a singular day, that is a big freaking deal. So pretty crazy. Anybody, this was like worldwide, by the way. Anybody that was like had their stuff on Windows, which if you're operating your entire like enterprise level business out of Windows, what are you doing? You deserve for this to happen, in my opinion. Hello, my man. What's up? Popcat, please. Hey, Ski. CTX. Lovely face. Thanks. What is up, everyone? What is up? What is up? Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. All right, we're looking at Bitcoin right now, and I accidentally messed up my Fibonacci. I just love doing that. We're looking at Bitcoin right now, and right now we're sitting at 66,500. We got as high as almost a little over 67,000 at one point today. Things are still looking good. Now, what I would like to see is for this to sort of play out. We're just on a rocket ship from 53K right now. We're getting a little bit hot. 67, not really hot. It's still neutral at this stage. But what I would like to see is a back test into like 62 or 63,000. That to me would be a very healthy pullback, back test of the prior range, and then we could go off and away to Valhalla. Teamwork, IFB, fast. What's going on with Bitcoin? Well, in my opinion, this right here, and I made many videos about this, talking about this at length. This was our local bottom, and I had many suspicions as to why that was and why I thought that way. We're still technically within the range that we've been in. We've just been in this range for 5 months now. And we can't really say anything new until we get out of this range, either to the upside or to the downside. My suspicion, my theory, is we are going to backtest 62, 63K before breaking out of this range. Now, I will say, because a trap that I fall into as a technical analyst is there are moments when I have very, very high convictions. This being at 53K, calling it a bottom was a high conviction. Me saying that we're going to break out of here is not a high conviction. This structurally, that is the next move, is to break out of this range. I'm not seeing signs that it's happening tomorrow. It could happen tomorrow, but it's not high conviction. So I'm going to try to do a better job of articulating what is like, this is the next structural play. I don't know when it's going to happen, versus this is high conviction and I have X, Y, Z data points as to why this is done. So I'm going to work through that, because that is a trap personally that I fall into, is I'll say, like I'll give you the TA and there's not really a distinction, or you guys want a clear distinction between my high convictions versus we'll see what it wants to do, because they're not the same. Hi, sir. Hope you always health from Melissus. My port is exactly where it was from a year ago, DCAing. Aladdin, that is actually a good sign. I know that you wanted to go off and away, but the fact that you're DCAing and you have the exact same as a year ago, that's a sign on a macro level that relatively it's not going to go lower, right? If you're just boring and sideways for an entire year, that is a strong indication that you're not going to go lower. And I know we all want everything to go off and away, rocket ships, Lamborghinis, and high fives. But in order to get to that point, you must first go through the journey. Did we already look at Solnic? We did not. We'll look at Solnic, though. Price prediction for MVP, please. The next leg up will take you to about $2. Yeah, let's look at Solnic. Hello, I hope your evening is going well and life is treating you good. Life is treating me amazing. I appreciate that, though. Do you think Uni is a good long-term hold? Yeah, I like Uni. Sup, Ski? What's up? Hello. Hello. All right, let's look at Solnic chart, because the Solnic chart is looking very, very, very good. And I'm a little under the weather. So apologize for that in advance. But we're working through it. We'll be all right. Right now, Solnic is sitting at about 2 million, 2.02 million, and it's the same thing though. Accumulation. This is what measures a bottom. Your sign of strength. This confirms a bottom, and it was a strong sign of strength, which is an indication of what is to come for the next phase. You have your back test of the prior range, filling out all of this. Very, very good. Accumulation within accumulation. Very, very good as well. I don't know how long until we start the next phase. The next phase will take us to a minimum of about 20 million, as high as $25 million market cap. There is no more technical things holding us to this level. So we could take off tonight if we so please. Or we could trade sideways for a little bit longer. I don't know time. I know structure. Mondi, thanks for the W and the TGIF. I appreciate you, fam.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
My boy Ski, evening, brother. Good evening. Thanks for the roses. I appreciate you. CTX, I got you, fam. Can you look at Tesla? I got you. All right, let's look at next leg up soon. That's right. The third leg. And with Solnick, you know it's going to be big. It's a big third leg. We got Bitcoin conference this week, starting on Thursday. I will be there. And I will be wearing this shirt right here. And I will be passing out these keychains right here to Lottie-Dottie everybody. Everybody that I can. Bitcoin for the day, please. I mean the candle. Thank you for the roses and the let 'em cook, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share so other people can spam that like button. Hit me with all of your crypto questions, your life questions, and anything in between. But yeah, Bitcoin right now, I'm not a candle. I don't measure like candle patterns. That's not what I do. But I'd say this is a strong bounce off of what I thought was the bottom here at 53K. Very strong. The RSI on the daily is 67. It's like medium, slightly above neutral. So we definitely still have some room to go. If we start getting into the 90s, I'll start getting concerned. But as of right now, this is just in the middle of the range, in the middle of the RSI. What I suspect is going to happen is this right here. We're going to back test into 62K and go off and away to our next leg. Arrow bud on base. Can you look at XRP? I can. You got the orange pill, bro. You're about to get the red pill. Thanks for the heart. Roost Sharp, please. I got you. Was anyone affected by the Windows attack today? XYO 20 cents. Bought the wrong roost. Solana in the 900, about 700. RCD burned me. Yeah, that is very unfortunate. Not me, because I fly Southwest. All right, let's look at XRP. Very unfortunate about RCD. And I jokingly, seriously said, I'm sorry if I made it look easy. Like the Michael Jordan commercial. I'm sorry if I made it look easy. I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong impression. Cyber attack. Yeah, there was I started off the live stream talking about it. Let me speak very correctly, okay? And let me not speak candidly and say exactly what it was. It was the CrowdStrike. They did an update which caused most Windows users to have their computer completely useless for the better part of 2 or 3 hours this morning. I got a buddy that works in IT and he was slammed.
Hello, it was indeed, definitely, absolutely, certainly me who did the CrowdStrike.
By the way, this sounds like an evil villain for like the WWE or like the WWF. It was certainly, definitely me. I was wondering why RCD rug pulled. Anybody know? He gave up. And you know, I'm not mad, but I am disappointed. I'm not mad about it, but I am disappointed. It's very unfortunate. I thought that he would have, you know, had a little more fight in him. Hit the likes, fam. All right, so my thoughts on XRP is we have violently bounced upon this trend line that has been at play since 2019. We wicked below it, and we have now violently gotten above it. And now we're sort of back testing again. Now, I would say right here is the critical level. Right here. And this is about 74 cents. That's the critical level. Once we take that out, this would keep in the uptrend that has been at play since 2019, but it would break the quote downtrend since 2018. So we need to get above 75 cents to break that. Once we do, my target is $1.11, and things could really get rocking and rolling to $5. Hey, Ski. What's up, fam? $1. That's right. Those are my targets. What price would you stop buying ADA and VET? Okay, let's go to VET, and I'm going to show you my general rule of thumb, which has made me a lot of money. Okay? All right, let's start with the blank canvas here, and I'm going to show you a general rule of thumb with a few caveats. Okay? This is my general rule of thumb that has made me a lot of money over the years. Okay? All right. So so we're going to start with VET, right? And before you even look at the chart, and you don't need to be a chart expert to do what I'm about to do, okay? But before you even look at it, you need to check the inflation. You need to check the inflation, because what I'm about to say does not apply if it has a ridiculous amount of inflation. So we're going to check VET. So we're going to type in VET on CoinMarketCap. Click on this. We're going to go from 1 day is where it's going to be on default. And we're going to click all. And then we're going to take a mental picture of this chart. And then we're going to click market cap. And they should be relatively the same. If they are not the same, what I'm about to say does not apply. But in the case of VET, they are the same, which means the inflation is good. Which means that what they say the inflation is, it is. All right? So now that we have confirmed that, we're going to go back and we're going to pull a Fibonacci. And the Fibonacci, to me, is the source code of everything. This is a free software which I'm using. There is a paid version. This isn't sponsored. I recommend using the free version. Max it out. Okay? Now, the third tab down on the left is the fib retracement. Click on that. Pull from the top to the bottom. All right? Now, we have a Fibonacci. To me, is the source code of everything. And I can show you guys this. To me, as long as the inflation is good, all of this range, so you have the 236, the 382, the 0.5, the 618, the 702, all the way up, 1618, 2618, 3618. Everything below the 0.5 is okay to DCA. Once you start getting above the 0.5, I no longer think it's good to DCA. Now, if it's below the 236, which is this red, I would say it's extreme value. Below the 236 is extreme value. Below the 0.5 is good value. That's my general rule of thumb. I start to take profit sometimes at the 702, a little bit, but definitely at the 1618, which is the golden ratio, which is where our entire realm exists. You pulled from the wick, that's okay. Not really. I mean, If it's a huge, massive wick, I mean, you could move it down. That's fine. The body's right here. I didn't like get too nitty gritty with it. I wasn't like too concerned, but technically I would pull from the body. What's up, Ski? Crypto fam. ADA ecosystem looking interesting, promising thoughts. You know, I like ADA. I never owned ADA before 2024, but I think it's a super good value play, risk to reward. Prediction for Uni. How much profit should you take? My general rule of thumb is every time you double, 10%. 10% until you have recouped your initial investment. Once you have recouped your initial investment is when you can start swinging for the fences. What courses or videos do you recommend to learning to trade crypto? My own. I have a full course. Patreon.com/yaboyski. The link is in my bio. For $9.99. I have over 32 hours of lessons. Uni. All right, let's look at Roost and we'll look at Uni. I teach my exact method. You could just become a member on TikTok as well. Cali XT, thanks for the vote and the lightning, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these are still my thoughts on Roost. This is in accumulation. Accumulation is what you begin to mark the bottom with. Okay? Now, it might be here for a little bit. It might be boring and sideways for a little bit. Accumulation is boring by nature. Retracement would bring you to about 3.9 cents. Parabolic is going to bring you to about 15 cents. He says, yes, sir, Ski. Yes, sir, Ski. Ski, it's your boy. Yeah, yeah. Have you looked into the project on AGA? The projects. Give me some examples. What's your price prediction for Doge and Caspa 2025? Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, Jesus. Caspa 55 cents. Doge max $2. Do you see 71 as a sell point for Bitcoin? Thank you. It's a resistance point, but I think sooner or later we're going to break above it. Render price prediction. Render to me is on a different phase than most of the market. Crypto DeFi is saying bull run is over. I had unfollowed him. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. When we look at Bitcoin, and this is what I sort of warned about. Now, I will say, to be fair, this retracement here, which is what I am calling this move, went higher than expected. What I expected this move to do is what Ethereum did. From the top to the bottom to the 702. That's what I expected Bitcoin to do. It didn't do that. It went higher than expected. Okay? Now, let me tell you exactly what every creator was saying. And one of the reasons I started making videos in the first place was because I got sick of every creator regurgitating all the same stuff. And this is the same structural move as which Ethereum did, and what I thought that Bitcoin was going to do, even though Bitcoin went to here. But structurally, this is the same place, right? Every crypto creator and their mother said the bull run is over. Or no, what they said was, in fact, actually, right here, they said, we're going to 100K. And then right here, they said, the bull run is over. The bull run's over. It's different this time. It's different this time. And I got sick of it. So that's why I started making videos. Because it's in fact not different. It's in fact the same thing that has happened over and over again. This is what we just went through. 31% correction at the retracement before the real bull market starts. And again, the bull run's over. We're going to the moon, baby. That's what they say right here at the retracement at the top. We're going to the moon. High fives, Lambos, rocket ships. And then when we get to here, they say the bull run's over. It's different this time. I promise, bro. My wife's boyfriend told me it's different this time. And that guy has a Coinbase. It is not different this time. Okay? I'm done with crypto. Yeah, I'm done with crypto. Or they'll say, the markets are manipulated, man. Like, duh. What you think this was, bro? Don't hate the player, hate the game. What did you think it was? Because right now, when we're looking at Bitcoin, we have over 10 years, 15 years of data. And every single time it's done the same thing. That would be like having a girlfriend. She cheats on you 8 times. And 8 times, your silly behind takes her back again. And then you think, the 9th time, it's different this time, bro. That guy was just her friend, and she was drunk. She didn't mean it. It's not different. Advanced Ponzi. Crypto's a scam. That's right. Solana analyst. Yeah, Solana is doing exactly the same thing as Ethereum. My price target for Solana is about $700. It's different, bro. They pressured her. It wasn't her fault. Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right, Chainlink 80 to 180. That's right. Hey Ski, can you do a video explaining crypto taxes and what you do? It will be helpful. Listen, I'm not a tax guy. I recommend interviewing some tax people who understand crypto. You want like a Better Call Saul type tax person, okay? There are 2 types of tax people. Let me preface. First of all, this is not financial advice. This is not tax advice. I cannot give you financial advice. I cannot give you tax advice. Okay? Preface. That being said, there are 2 types of tax people. There are tax filers and there are tax strategists. You do not want a tax filer, okay? You can file your taxes. You don't need to hire someone to file your taxes. You want a tax strategist. A tax filer works for the IRS, essentially. Not really, not literally, but essentially, they work for the IRS. A tax strategist will work for you. That's what you want. You want someone who is going to strategize and not tip the government as much as humanly possible. I use CoinLedger for my taxes. It's super easy to do it yourself. There you go. $53 link prediction. My target for a link is at least $80. 6 to 9K is gone. What are you talking about, Gary? I got rugged 8 times. Next time it's going to be different. I know it. Yeah, right. I got rugged the last couple of days. Yeah, listen, guys. I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong impression. If I gave you the wrong impression of that this shit is easy. Or that all creators are trustworthy. I'm sorry if I gave you that impression. Because they are not. They are not. What's the Bitcoin break to the upside during Bitcoin convention? Yeah, I think that it has enough steam to break to the upside. Yeah. Now, I would like to see a pullback to like 62K before going off and away, but I do think it has enough steam to do so. Next week when Trump speaks, I have to say Orange Man because TikTok will like it puts a warning on my stuff, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna say Orange Man. Yeah, I'm gonna be at that Bitcoin conference. The Orange Man is going to be speaking. They got a pretty banger lineup. Snowden is going to be speaking. Who else? RFK. It's a pretty banger lineup. Staying away from CTOs and political coins. Gary, for every Yaboyski, there's 1,000 crypto chaoses. For every Yaboyski, think it'll be a Sell the News event. The last time it wasn't. It's like it depends on where the market is. So in 2022 it was. In 2023 it was. But in 2020 it started it off. You know what I mean? So it just depends on what stage of the market we're in. And in the stage of the market that we're in, I think it's going to kick it off. Bitcoin by the end of the year prediction 88K. It's your boy. Earn my follow. Much respect. Thank you, Joey, for the follow. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I say he's 85K. Yeah. Will you be repping the Solnic? I will. I'll be repping the Solnic tee. I'll be handing these out like candy. I'll be handing these out to everyone. I'll be interviewing as many people as I can. Hopefully I run into Alex from World War Bitcoin. I know that he's going to be there. I know a lot of the other creators are going to be there. So it's going to be good. I'll be there. What's the best platform for Bitcoin options trading? I do futures, but right now I use Mexi, BingX, and BitUnex. Will Sage be there? I don't know. Maybe. Do you have a prediction? I think it'll be crazy correction though. I mean, always. There's always going to be corrections. It doesn't go up in a straight line forever. Is crypto better than options? Listen, I don't like option trading. I've talked about this. I've talked about this many times. I don't like options trading because of Gamma. Gamma is the devil. And basically, in futures, all I need to do is pay a little fee. And if I want to go long, I'm betting that it goes up in price. If I want to go short, I'm betting that it goes down in price. Right? I will know immediately. And that's the only variable. If I bet that it goes up and it goes up, I make money. If I bet that it goes up and it goes down, I lose money. If I bet that it goes down, I make money. If I bet that it goes down and it goes up, I lose money. That's it. That's the only variables. And you have a small broker or a small maker fee, right? That's the only variables. Options is not that way. And people think it's that way. Unfortunately, a lot of people, some people, not everybody, but there's a lot of people that think that that's how options trading works. And it's not. Because you have gamma. And what gamma basically boils down to is you not only need to be correct about whether it's going to be up or down, but you also have to be more correct than the rest of the market and within the allotted time. So it adds a bunch of extra variables to the same basic principle thing. And inevitably, the problem with options trading, the market has everything priced in. Everything. It has your grandmother running for president priced in. I promise you. Sell cover calls. That's a decent strategy, but you need a lot of capital. Or more capital to start. But I like trading futures because you're either right or you're wrong, and that's it. Next leg for DIS, 2 million. Hillary 24, it has it. The market has it priced in. Watch your futures video. Try BitUnext. Worked out great so far. A little goes a long way, my friend. A little goes a long way. It says, I just read Orange Man's going to be there. You're talking about the Bitcoin conference. That's unreal. He will be there. It's a pretty banger lineup, to be honest. Who or what you excited to see talk with at the convention? There's a lot. There's a lot of people that, a lot of great people. There's a lot of people that I'm excited to see talk at the Bitcoin conference. I don't know that there's even a bad speaker. Like it's a pretty, like it's the dream team. VRA, thoughts on Turbo? Turbo still has some work to do, in my opinion. Rate cuts, then the market newts 60 days later. They need Ski talking at the Bitcoin conference. What happened to RCD? He abandoned it. Very disappointing. V789, thanks for becoming a subscriber on TikTok. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Solana prediction, 700. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that Jordan commercial. Right? I feel like that Jordan commercial. Or was it Jordan or was it Kobe? This is how I feel about RCD. That's how I feel about it right here. RCD went to 0.
Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength. that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
Maybe you're just making excuses. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's my fault. That's how I feel about it. I'm sorry if I made it look easy. I'm sorry if I made it look easy. You went underground? Yeah. LFGO prediction? It ain't easy being cheesy. Jasmine prediction. I don't like Jasmine's tokenomics. MJ's the GOAT. ICP $100. Nick, thanks for the lightning, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Veracity says, your boy Ski, if you get a chance to talk to Orange Man, can you get his ears autographed? Hey, you just see me? Mr. Orange Man, excuse me. Sonic to $1. Says, Audius, maybe it's my fault. I made it look easy. I met you in my dream last night. Pause. XLM, $1. Never imagined a stock moving 1/10 of a cent and I'm getting paid. XRP, $5 to $14. LCX, $1, as high as $2.33. AMP. I don't remember what AMP is. Matic is $9 hairs. So I'm sorry to all the crypto creators who started their own coin and all of their followers. I'm sorry if I made it look easy. But this shit ain't easy. But I promise you, you will never get a letter like that from your boy Ski. At no point in time am I ever going to stop pushing Sonic. At no point in time am I ever going to stop developing Sonic. At no point in time am I ever going to not give my 100% effort and grind my face off on Sonic. At no point in time. Yeah, I like AMP though. Retracement 5 cents. Near. I got you, fam. Price discovery about 10 cents. NXRA. I think NXRA is a good value here. Yeah, like, listen, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people, they're just not cut from the same cloth. What up, Ski? What's up, fam? Yeah, I don't mind this chart for near. It went all the way to the 702, came all the way back to the 236. I would say it's medium value. My price target's about a 5x from here. Uni, definitely working on accumulation. NPC on Solana. Quant, I like Quant. $700 to $1,300. All right, so this to me is Wyckoff accumulation. Beautiful, gorgeous, tremendous. Retracement is a 3x. Parabolic is a 12x. Did I miss Arrow? Arrow is still in the markdown. I don't like the chart on Arrow at all. Not even a little. Ondo. Listen, I know that this one's like really popular. To me, I just think there's better value out here. This is still my thoughts for Ondo. Maybe it has another $3.50 in it, or it could get to $3.50. Can we look at Naka? Naka is my favorite gaming token. Really good value here. Beautiful chart. Accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Why Naka? There are no other reasons for Naka other than this is the best looking chart. That's it. Why Naka? That's why. I don't care about anything other than inflation, charts, and is it a real project? That's it. If you check all three boxes, we're good. We're good, fam. Retracement for Naka is $5 50 cents. That's about a 4.2x 420. Parabolic is a 17x $20. What do you think about Scale? How is the inflation there? If I remember Scale, I think it has a good chart. Off the top of my head, I can't for sure remember. But off the top of my head, it has a really good chart. Yes, this is good. A decent chart here. Let me look at the inflation because I don't remember. The chart looks good. Inflation, not so much. $4.4. This is all 22 though. Hold on. No, I take that back. It's not as bad as it looks because this is only 2022. It doesn't go all the way back to here. So it's only like this. It doesn't have this big one. It's not terrible. I can't really tell what the inflation is on it, to be honest. XCC, 20 cents. Liquidity pools on Arrow are good. Liquidity mining is a good way to make passive income. Dream. But yeah, this chart though is the chart that I'm looking for, and I don't know. I can do some more research, but the inflation looks okay. Retracement is 50 cents. Chart looks amazing though. That's a 10x. Honestly, I would take profit there and just leave some home run bag. That's what I would do with it. Not financial advice. VRA. That's it, right? Veracity's VRA, right? Veracity has a good chart to me as well. This is accumulation. I don't think it's gotten its sign of strength yet, though. So it'll probably just retrace, which is about 4 or 5 cents. Yeah, I would do the same thing. But that again, that's an 11x. You don't really need much more than that. I would take profit there and then leave a home run bag. Because everything under the sun that is not broken will retrace. You don't really need anything more than that. Jasmine, to me, has a lot of inflation. I like what they're doing fundamentally. I even like their charts. They have a lot of partnerships, which is great. However, their inflation will not allow them to make a new all-time high. Will not allow them to make a new all-time high this cycle. ASM. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. You don't think Jasmine will to retrace? It's hard to tell because of their inflation. Like you have to like really, if once the inflation crosses a certain threshold, it no longer will follow the rules of TA. Right? Because realistically, price equals supply plus demand. That's it. Demand is a variable. Supply should not be. But if supply keeps getting increased, you have to fight against that in order to go all-time high. $2 for Jasmine works for I would be shocked. That would be like Appalachian State beating Michigan in college football. I would be shocked if Jasmine got to $2 because of the inflation. It's not good. I'm thinking like 30 cents maybe. ASM, I don't mind this chart. This is a pretty steep retracement back test of the prior range. Price discovery brings you to about 40 cents. Can you look up Lotex? What's up, Ski? What's up, brother? What is up? I cannot look up Lotex. What's up, brother? IOTEX. Okay. Yeah, this is a beautiful chart. Beautiful. Gorgeous. This is the chart that I'm looking for. I don't care what it is. As long as it has this chart. Evening, Ski. Good evening. Sup, Ski? What's up, brother? Waiting for a moon, bro. Yo, boys. What's up, fam? Retracement for this is 15 cents. Parabolic, 63 cents. Can you look up Naka's market cap chart, please? Lots of inflation also. I don't see it on there. Let's go to coin market cap. I see what you're saying, but this doesn't go back. So it doesn't have, it only has from, let's go to the date. It goes back to 11, 15, 21. which is wait a minute. This is a weird chart. Okay, I see. Okay. This is not data over here. It has 0 market cap back here. This is the last data point that we have for Naka, which is, excuse me, I misspoke. All of this line right here, see how it says 0 market cap? Obviously, it wasn't at 0 market cap, right? But Coin Market Cap was not tracking it back then. So when we go to the first data point that we have for Naka is $6.17 million market cap, 7/13/2022, which is right here. Right there, okay? So if you were to take all of this off to the left, I don't think that there is inflation on this. There's potential inflation, but there's a hard cap on this coin. Does that make sense? Hey, this guy knows his shit. Yo boy Ski. What is the crypto finance? What's the Cryptex finance? What's the ticker for that? Your thoughts on ETH ETF live next Thursday? It could be big. Now, most times it's a buy the rumor, sell the news. Potential for that. However, Ethereum does not run the market. Ethereum is just a innocent bystander of Bitcoin's doings. So there is potential for buy the rumor, sell the news, but I don't think so. Realistically, it will do whatever Bitcoin does. But I think it's a step in the right direction for the broader cryptocurrency markets, right? Thanks for the follow. What is orange Bitcoin reverse? I have no idea. Do you own any VRA? Yeah, I own a little bit. What's your opinion of last week's Bitcoin CME gap? My opinion, sometimes CME gaps, they get filled. We could back test it because realistically, all right, let me do CTX before I forget, and I'm going to come back to you. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I don't mind this chart. Parabolic, $31. Okay. He says CME gap for Bitcoin. Realistically, we have been at this range for 5 months. So everything within this range is normal. So we could go back to 55. We could go back to 75. All of that would be normal. This is our new normal until it's not. All right. CME gaps are a little bit, but they're not a lot. I do anticipate us to back test though into 62K. That's my structural target before we go off to the next leg. Have you done Sonic yet? I have. It's looking beautiful. And I apologize to everybody who all the creators. We're sitting at 2.2 million. I apologize to all the creators and their followers if I made this look easy. Did you hear about the CrowdStrike Windows Update blunder affecting the world today? Yeah, that's how I started off the live. And that's what I've been doing with the live streams. I've been starting off with like the big news event of the day, but we'll do it again. Where did here we go. The biggest news of the day was first day at CrowdStrike pushed a little teensy weensy update, taking the afternoon off. And then of course he was later fired.
Modification that caused all this worldwide. Hello, it was indeed definitely, absolutely, certainly me who did
By the way, I don't know why, but just the way that he's saying this is like WWF type vibes. Like he's our new villain or something. I don't know, but those are the vibes I'm getting.
the CrowdStrike modification that caused all this worldwide. It was my very first day on the job as a new system admin dev, and I was very eager and excited. Let's say I actually made a small update to a line of code to optimize and
teensy
update
little
slightly.
update.
A little bit, and maybe I shouldn't have.
A little bit.
I got fired, so I was called in. Normally I only worked in the morning. Well, I worked in the morning, did a small update, and then went home. And then they called me back today. Indeed, telling me that I really need to come back. It really wasn't even to congratulate me.
Can you believe those bastards didn't even congratulate him for his teensy little update?
I thought it was as if it was. So now I'm just waiting for my termination documentation. They told me that you should never put an update into production without testing it, especially not on a Friday. And I said, well, it's not Friday, it was Thursday. Today is Friday. But you see, I had tested the update on my PC and it was working.
So there you go. And then for today, all of IT was in hell. Hell in a shell. And most of Windows operations, including corporate companies, was down for many, many hours. Billions of dollars were lost. Microsoft was down is down 3 point, I think it was 3.7%, and SPY was down 3.67%. So a pretty big deal. We need a new villain. On this season of USA, Orange Man gets shot in the ear. Joe Biden poops his pants and the internet gets shut down. How will our heroes respond? On this season of USA. Tag team match. Did I miss your Bitcoin prediction? Yeah, we're at 66,600. We're having a beautiful bounce upon the bottom of the range here. Now, this was high conviction that this was a bottom. High conviction that this was a bottom. Structurally, on the bigger picture, the next move is this right here. That doesn't mean right now or tomorrow. And with us being in the middle of the range, it's exactly that. We have been in this range for 5 months. So until we break the rules of this range, we are to expect nothing. Structurally, this is the next move though. On a big picture, it doesn't mean that this time. I do anticipate us to backtest 62-ish K. On the RSI, we're at 67, which is like slightly above neutral. It's nothing crazy. But it's no longer a high conviction for me as to what is to happen. The next move structurally on the macro is a high conviction, but I don't have a high conviction on right this moment. And I'm going to try to do a better job of that when I'm analyzing the market. of really articulating high conviction versus structural next phase, right? Because they're different. Trading get affected, trading got affected. This was a pretty big deal. This was like Y2K, like what they were anticipating for Y2K, like it actually unfolded and manifested. He says, oops, tag team match. Yeah, so this season of USA is pretty wild. It's like the grand finale. We have new heroes, new villains, plot twists. This might be my favorite season of USA. XEN info predictions. What up, Ski? What happened to Quant? Any thoughts? I still like Quant. Quant to me is a good value. It's just boring. It's an accumulation. Accumulation is boring. And did I show you this? Did I already show you guys this? I don't know if I did or not. But if I didn't, if you're new, I made a little tweet. It says, trade the news and you will lose. And I've outlined all the major events that have happened over the last 4 years. And I have a little arrow pointing as to where they are. And each one of them are very counterintuitive. And it's the opposite of what you really should be feeling. Okay? Trade the news and you will lose. Luna went to 0 right here at the local bottom. FTX went to 0 at the absolute bottom. It's different this time. It's going lower. I'm not touching that shit. SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, went to 0. I said I would shave my head if we went lower. The war in Israel kicked off. It's different this time. Bitcoin ETF was passed here before a big correction. Elon Musk went on SNL. The most euphoric possible feeling. Most people start the movie here. But if we're watching a movie, this would be like if I walked into the movie theater as Dorothy from Wizard of Oz is clicking her heels together, saying, there's no place like home. This is the apex climax of the movie, but instead of the movie being over, the movie just starts over again. And our heroes have to go through the belly of the beast, and they have to meet we might be meeting our mentor right now that's going to give us a lightsaber or bestow some wisdom upon us, right? Before our heroes get into the awesome part of the movie, right? Perhaps the Bitcoin conference is just that. And then, of course, the big bad boogeyman of Mt. Gox in Germany. It's different. It's going lower. They're selling it. They own 1% of the supply, but if it were opposite day, it would be 99% right here. So there you go. That's my update on Bitcoin. Trade the news. You will lose. Just continue to DCA, friends. Hey, we got a fake Calvin Hill in the chat. He's gonna get a bonus for being the fall guy. Who's getting a bonus? Oh, buddy, for Windows. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Ordi swap. What's the ticker for that? Know if Coinbase or Uphold will participate in the render merge. I don't have any knowledge on that. I will do some research on that. I don't know. Why are they? Yeah, I don't know. Walk in the middle, either take a nap or double down. Yeah, that's right. Like the movie just started over. If you started at the climax, don't worry. It'll start over. Can you look at ALCX? I got you. Most people start the movie here. That's the worst time to start the movie. But if you did, don't worry. The movie will start over. You'll get a new climax, and all will be well in Neverland. Enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. Because this season of USA is going to be crazy. Enjoy. I don't love this chart. This is perhaps the selling climax. But this is going to be a while. It's going to be hanging out for a while. That's what I would anticipate. Next leg. Retracement is about 15 cents. Price discovery 37 cents. Is there another pullback before the sky will rise? Listen, even in the peak euphoria, there is pullbacks. We have we wanted to this is how we view the markets. This is how people view the markets. They think during a bull run, that means up. And during a bear market, that means down. And either it's going to go up or it's going to go down. This is what the story of what people say in their heads. But that's not real. Because when we look at Bitcoin, even during the actual literal bull run last time, let's just observe this. This is the proper bull run. From the time that C19 happened until 69K. This is the proper bull run. And let's look and let's count. We had some pretty major pullbacks. 17%. 17% of the stock market, people are losing their jobs. 31% during the bull run. Okay. 23% during the bull run. 27%. And then, of course, we had 50% here. So, yes, there will always be pullbacks. There will always be pump ups. But in reality, people think it goes up or it goes down. That's what people think. But in reality, this right here is about 5% of the market. And this right here is about 5% of the market. Ah, shit. And then 90% of the market looks like this. That's what 90% of the market looks like. %5 is high fives, Lambos. 5% is scary. Oh my God. What have I done? 90% is a crab. That's how the market actually operates. Very boring, and moments of euphoria and moments of maximum fear. Should we wait till the 23rd to DCA? I always recommend DCAing. And don't trade the news. Trading the news is not a wise thing to do, in my opinion. Simple but on point. Thank you. Thoughts on GFAL? Hey, you gotta go back to the Filibuster guy about CrowdStrike. That was a fake video he created. Yeah. Is there another pullback? Yeah. XCC 20 cents. Yeah, no, obviously it's a comedic skit, but that's what really happened though. Solar ETH? I like Sol better. Is there any Sonic merch want to rep here in Canada? We have Sonic merch. We have not made the website yet. If you want it before the website is complete, you could DM me, I guess. But we don't have the website done, but we do have the merch. Ors, I did Ors. Gala versus IMX. I like IMX better. XYO 20 cents. XEN, please look at XEN. Alright, I got you. If I remember correctly, I like XEN. If I remember correctly. Where's my chart? Where's my snare? ADA or XRP? Ooh. Oh, okay. Man, that's a tough one. I think they're going to do... Okay. It depends for what, right? I think ROI, they're going to be similar. I think that they're both here. But I do think that XRP is going to have a bigger place in the world stage than ADA. But both of those I feel comfortable holding for 20 years. What's Filecoin going to do? It hasn't peaked much at all. Listen, there's a good reason for that. Filecoin has not peaked for a very specific reason. Let me do XEN, and then we're gonna talk about Filecoin. I don't mind this chart. XEN's chart looks good to me though. Retracement 1.2 cents. Everything under the sun will retrace as long as it's not broken. That is a 6x. Thanks for the cap, brother. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Parabolic is about 5 cents. So about 1 to 5 cents. Bonk to $1 before SHIB. SHIB is never going to $1. SHIB will never even get to 1 penny. I don't know that Bonk is going to $1, but I for sure know that SHIB isn't going to. You think ETH will go to 10K? My price prediction for ETH is 7,000 as high as 15,000. All right, let's talk about Filecoin. All right. And a very, very important thing that you need to look at. You need to look at market cap. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to easily do it. And then I'll show you like a more advanced way of doing it. But market cap is the truth. Okay. Market cap, when you're talking about investing, in the context of investing, is the only thing that matters. Okay? Listen, hear me. Hear me. If a creator tells you market cap does not matter, that means one of three things. It means either A, they do not know what they're talking about. It means B, they are intentionally misleading you. Or C, they are a part of a cult. And if you are a part of a cult, market cap does in fact not matter. Because if you're a part of a cult, no rules matter. It's a religion. It's not about investing. You're a part of a religion. Then market cap doesn't matter. If you're not a part of a cult, and you're trying to have return on your investment, market cap is the only thing that matters. The only thing that matters. All right, an easy way to do is go on CoinMarketCap, type in a coin. It'll be on one day. Click on all. Take a mental note of the price. And then look at the market cap. They should be the same. They're not the same. Okay, this peak right here is this peak right here. And this should be the exact same as this, but it's not. So let's look on it more advanced. Let's look at Filecoin a little bit deeper. What that means, essentially, so we're going to look at, let's line this up. We'll do top bottom. All right. So on the top, we're going to have Filecoin's market cap. On the bottom, we're going to have Filecoin's price. Now, these charts should be the same. Relatively, they should be the same, or at least similar. If they're a little bit off, it's okay. But you don't want them egregiously off. Okay? These are the exact same, and they should be the same. But look at this peak. And when I pulled this Fibonacci, just to show you, I was even generous. From the top to the bottom. From the top to the bottom. Okay? You can see how this Fibonacci is the same relative level. Alright, now let's zoom in a little bit. They should be at the same level, or at least in the same flavor. But they're not. And I'm going to tell you what it means. What do you mean? What do you mean? So this peak right here is this peak right here. They're the same moment in time. You can see Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. These are the same. But this peak went all the way to the 382. And again, I already showed you that I pulled it from the same level. It went all the way to the 382, where this peak, the same level is right here. At that peak, if they were the same, or at least similar, Filecoin should have been $80, but it did not go to $80. So let's measure to the same point of the 382. We're not even going to go all the way past it, right? We're just going to go to the 382 to make it easy. The percentage that it's off. And I'm rounding down. I'm being very favorable. Filecoin needs to do a 5.6x if I round down and I'm favorable. Realistically, it's like an 8x. Just to catch up to where the market cap is. What does that mean? That means that they have dumped supply on your head. By the way, the same reason the US dollar is broken. Because the Federal Reserve is dumping dollars on our head. That's why they tell us inflation is 8%, but I go to the grocery store and my food bill has doubled. This is what Filecoin has done. It's no different than the US dollar. So Filecoin will not be making a new all-time high. It will maybe get to $30 or $50. What meme coins would you put 1,000 into now for best returns? Solnic. SOLNIC. Eric said those dirty hoes. Yeah, you have to be careful. Listen, you need to pay attention to market cap. And you need to be very weary of a creator. I respect all creators. I know it's hard making content. I got it. I respect all creators for just creating. And if a creator, a crypto creator, is telling you market cap does not matter, if they utter those words out of their mouth, it means one of three things. It means A, they don't know what they're talking about. B, they are intentionally misleading you. Or C, they are a part of a cult. There's no other choices. Those are the only things that means. If they say market cap doesn't matter, it means one of three things. Back down to 50K range, maybe like 55. XRP prediction $5 to $14. AVAX about an 8x from here. People love Arrow, but I'm sketched out about unlimited supply coins. What do you think? Listen, my thoughts on Arrow and just my personal philosophy of how I analyze whether or not I want to buy a coin. It needs to have three things. I work in the Trinity a lot. You'll notice I work in threes. Okay, it needs to have three things. I need to have a good chart. I need to have good tokenomics. And I need to know that it's a real project. If it checks all three of those boxes, I will potentially invest in a coin. All right. Right now, Arrow does not check the good chart box. The chart looks horrible to me, and I need to see a bottom come in. I needed to see it be boring and sideways. It says, okay, thanks. Look at ALCX. Can you repeat what you said about the possibilities? Matic long term. Long term for Matic is $9. What do you mean the possibilities? Possibilities for what? Uni prediction. Andy. Yeah, so like I'm interested. I'm going to keep my eye on it. And what I'm looking for, and I'll even show you what I'm looking for Arrow. Right now, I think it's a real I think it's a real project. Right? I think it's a real project. All of that. That's fine. Let's go back. And this to me is potentially the bottom. But I want to see it be boring and sideways for a little bit before I take a stab. That's what I'm waiting for. Personally. Can any altcoin hit $100? LCX? Yeah, or not LCX, excuse me. I misspoke. Chainlink is what I meant to say. Alex was saying we're going to have a bad 2025 and selling the end of 24. What do you think? I respect Alex, but I disagree. Could we reach 1 cent on what? H-bar or Velo? H-bar has bad inflation as well. Velo, I don't know. Velo doesn't do it for me either. I like H-bar like long term, but this bull run, I don't think it's going to do well. Could win reach 1 cent? I disagree too. Yeah. I don't know where he's pulling that data from either. You know? Like nothing in the past has shown us that. I don't know. We'll see. He could be right. I respect Alex, but I disagree. 3x incoming bull market. Easy. Chainlink will do more than that in my opinion. Easy. VT price prediction 69 cents. Alex does say he's being conservative. Again, I like Alex. I respect him a lot. And to be fair, it is better to be a day early and $1 short rather than wait for the day that never comes. But I don't think it's going to be 2024. We will have pullbacks in 24 and in 25, just like we mentioned earlier. but I think it will actually run into late 25. Gods. Is that a coin? Algo 2 has a decent bit of inflation. Nothing crazy, but a little bit. I'll tell you, I think Shiba will do about a 10x from here. I don't know what the price is. Can we look at Myra? We can. I don't know what the price is for that, but it'll do about a 10x from here. Alan says, I appreciate all the free knowledge you hook us up with. I appreciate you, fam. Cents for VET, did I hear you correctly? My prediction is 69 cents. VT is like the official sponsor of the UFC. They have partnerships with Walmart. Like, they're a serious player. The chart looks amazing. To me, VET, by the way, guys, out of blue chips, to me, VET is the best value. All right, yeah. I don't mind the chart, actually. It's okay looking. I think it's only going to retrace, though. $1. Any thoughts on UTLI backed by Binance? I don't have any thoughts on that. Yeah, they have the exact chart that I'm looking for. 100K SHIB, let's go. All right, let's look at, what was it, Myra? Yeah, Myra's got some work to do. This was distribution, so I mean, this is like a full cycle all the way playing through. So you had your parabolic rise, your crash down. This is what you call the markdown in Wyckoff. Your accumulation, which is the bottom. Then you had your parabolic rise again. You went all the way to price discovery, even a little bit higher. A double top, distribution, clean. And now it's working on the markdown again. This is back testing all of this. And this is what I anticipate. Choppy, boring, sideways. For a good minute. What is going on with my chart here? The next leg, about 2.67 cents. Doge, same thing, about a 5 to 10x. Crypto sister, thank you for the roses, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Did you get Coinbase wallet issue figured out? I did. And I will upload a video. I figured it out just before the live stream, but essentially, here's the steps. In order, I'll make a quick little 1-minute video and I'll show it. Again, remind me if I don't make a 1-minute video by tomorrow, I owe you 10,000 Sonic again. But here is how you buy Sonic on Coinbase wallet. You need to purchase Solana wherever, probably Coinbase. Right? Send it to your Coinbase wallet. And then you're going to search Solnic. If you search Solnic, it will come up. SOLNIC. You will see it. Last 4 is XTZ9. There will be a tab that says swap. You're going to swap. You're going to swap Solana to Solnic. All right, and the important step you have to take, which I was having issues just like you were, and what I did to fix it was I hit the settings, and I'll make a video, 10,000 Solnic for you if I don't make a video by tomorrow. But you need to hit the settings under slippage and change it from 3%, which is what it has it at default, to 5%. From when I did it, it did not use that much. It used like a penny to do the transaction. But that is what you need to do, and then hit swap. After I changed it from 3 to 5%, the transaction went through. Says, was that Macho Man Randy Savage? LOL. It was. Every time someone donates to me, either on TikTok or YouTube, anytime anyone tips me, I say thank you for the donation. Cryptoverse, thank you for the roses.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
You savage. Because if you don't know the history of my channel and the core audience of me, I call you guys savages because I built most of my core audience in 2022 and in 2023 when Bitcoin was bloody and boring, and I was making videos every single day. I was grinding every single day. And what I would say to everyone back then, which is still true today, I would say, if you're here right now and you're DCAing right now, which by the way, it was true. It was, my core audience got the average price of 20K on Bitcoin. I said, if you're here right now and you're DCAing right now, you are a savage, which is why I call you guys the savages. I said, you guys are the future 1%. My wife's boyfriend also calls me a savage. So that's where that comes from. That's why it's Skis, Solnic Savages. Some people started calling me the Savage King. I'm nobody's king. But that's why anytime someone donates, I put the... Pega, thank you for the roses.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
What do you think of Soul Bastard? The coin? I'm a savage. I was there, Ski. I was there. Says, can you look at CTX? R-Drum, I don't like the chart on R-Drum. It's going to be boring and sideways for a little bit. ALCX, yeah. It went through just like normal at 3%. Oh, I'm glad you figured it out. I'll make a video, though. You think Sonic's going to pump soon? Yes. To me, listen, and I've had these thoughts on the coin. You're talking about SOBA, right? To me, it's still in the markdown phase. For a quick save 10x on 100K, what token? Quick safe. You can have one or the other. 100 to 140 for ICP. All right, my thoughts on SOBA. It's at 1.8. And I called this out as the upthrust in distribution, aka the top, when it was happening and everyone said it was going higher. This is still distribution in the markdown. I don't know how low this is going to go, but this is still, it hasn't reversed yet. To me, like, you have to take all this back. Still. The market very much has a yin-yang effect to it. Did you say SB yet? Soul Bank? No. Alright, let's look up ALCX. I think XRP is a top winner, real talk. Do you like meme coins? My favorite meme coin is Solnic. SOLNIC. That's the only coin that I think can actually 100x, and I know that the dev isn't going to rug. For every one awesome meme coin that's going to be here for the long run, there's 100, if not 1,000, that won't be. Even like I even had suspicions, or like RCD, like I thought that I was like, well, this is probably better than most. But nope, even that too. Solnic, SOLNIC. It looks just like this. Solnic. I'll give you the contract address. Yep, Solnic. Here's the contract address. Am I the creator? No, I'm not the creator. It is what they call a CTO, a community takeover. It's a community takeover led by me. I am doxed. 6 low. What are your thoughts on Crypto Nashville, Orange Man, Diamond? Thanks. I'm gonna be there. I will be at Bitcoin conference, so I'm excited for that. I'm gonna be creating a lot of content. I'm gonna be wearing this shirt. I'm gonna be passing these out like candy. So I'm excited for that. You can request SolBank to allow single side farming. Sizzle, that's right. Will Orange Man and MAGA do well? Yeah, I think so. Who created Solnic? The dev is completely out. That's why it's a community takeover. So listen, I'm going to show you. I'll give you the history of Solnic. All right, so Solnic very much had like your traditional like launch, go crazy, and then the dev rugged, and it just went to nothingness, right? So all of this in here is before I was involved. That is BS time. Before ski. That is BS time. Before ski. And then I have my candle. This is when I took over. Right here. And this is AS time. After ski. Where can I find the contract address for Solnic? XTZ9 is the last 4. But you can find it on you should be able to find it in my bio actually for the Telegram. I don't know that I don't think I can copy and paste it, but XTZ9 is the last 4. If you DM me, I can send it to you. Yeah, and 6 low is me. By the way, I'm doxed. 6 low is me. So this is me, and I've given away 31 million tokens already for giveaways. Where am I? Right here. This is me. I've given away 31 million tokens. At the height, over $100,000 worth. More than that. Will you evolve from Solnic, maybe rebrand? I'm going to be... Listen, Solnic will be here the next bear market. The next bull market. At no point in time am I ever going to stop developing and pushing. For every one of me and Sonic, there's 100 that are not. That's why I jokingly made the video, or I showed the video of Michael Jordan. And I was like, I'm sorry. Where did it go? I said, I'm sorry if I made it look easy. What the heck? This is my message to all the other crypto creators.
Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for.
That's fact.
Every single day of my life.
I got you, bro.
Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
Maybe. Maybe it's my fault. I made it look too easy, y'all. Rebranding is fine, bro. Why would I? Big D, thank you for the Tiny Diny, the It's Corn, the TikTok, the Lightning, the Chili, the cone, the ice cream cone. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I appreciate you. ALCX. All right, I got you. Yeah, so I think I gave this impression that it was easy to all the other crypto creators. And it ain't easy being cheesy. It ain't easy being cheesy. Some of them are just not cut from the same cloth. Because in my story arc, I was being molded for this from the beginning. I've already went through so much adversity through my life. And not only survived, but thrived. That this ain't nothing. Alright, ALCX, I don't mind this chart. Retracement, 147. So when he says, my fuel comes from pain, I feel that. And I can promise you, there will never be a letter like that from me. There will be never a moment when I'm not pushing. There will never be a moment when I'm not giving you my very best. Never. I don't care how long it takes. It takes as long as it takes. How long does it take to cook rice? It takes as long as it takes. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. One day at a time. Are we going to go up in a straight line forever? No, we're not. Are we going to have peaks and valleys? Yes, we are. 15 minutes? What kind of rice are you cooking? I want to promote a video, Sonic. Send me one you like best. Dealer's choice. Give me 3 options and I'll pick. How about that? I'm late to this. Missed so much. You might be late in the micro, but not in the macro. Only 1% of the whole world even owns crypto. It is hard. It is hard. And I'm not talking crap. You know, I had respect for him. And it's unfortunate and disappointing that it happened. But what I'm telling you is that will never come from me regardless. You own any memes on ETH? No. I do not. Spanish rice. Oh, fair enough. Doge prediction 5 to 10x. Yeah, I hope he does well, and I wish that the project was doing well as well. And I know how hard it is. And you have to, I know what it's like. You know, it's a lot to, you have to be the voice of reason constantly. You have to reassure everyone constantly. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep developing constantly. And when the chart, like, because here's the deal, like, the chart is not going to be awesome forever. And when the rubber meets the road, that's when you really find out what someone or something is made out of. It's easy to be awesome when you're pumping up. But what are you? What do you do? How do you respond when life hits you in the mouth? That's what you're really made of. That's who you really are. You're not, as a developer or as a entrepreneur or as a father or as a husband or as a wife or as a whatever. You're not, in my opinion, defined when everything is awesome. How I defined you is, what do you do when life hits you in the mouth? How do you respond then? That's what you're really made out of. I'm back to an even 12 cents. On what? On what, Bryce? Any idea on loop ring? It's all right. Yeah, I think you'll do about a 5 to 10x. This idea that Doge is like a low market cap gem, though, like it's not. If it were on the S&P 5, if it were a stock, it would be on the S&P 500. Yeah, that's what and I've said this about, I say this about any project. Again, I'm not interested in a coin when it's doing this. I don't care what the coin is. When it looks like this, I'm not interested in it. I don't care what they're developing when it looks like this. I don't care. I want to see what they do when it looks like this. When this is all you see right here, that's when it's really, that's when you figure out what it's really about. What's good, Ski? Sonic to the moon. It's my boy. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Says, hey, Sonic to the moon, bruh. Don't sleep on it. Yeah. So I don't even like attempt to measure what it's going to look like. And that's how I felt about, if you guys remember, like you guys were telling me about Arrow. And I'm like, I want to see what it does. Because it looked like this. I'm going to show you what it looked like. This isn't the right one. Where's the chart? You guys kept telling me about Arrow. And I was like, I'm not interested in it. Because I was hearing about Arrow like here. And that's what I was saying. Is like, I'm not interested in it. Now that it's done this. All right, let's see. Let's see if it starts to chop and be sideways. And if it still wants to develop after that. Okay, now I'm interested. He says, hello, sir. I'm from India. Welcome from India. 30K likes. Let's go, you savages. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a song, shall we? Let's cap it off with a song. How about Velo? All right, we'll do Velo, and then we're going to do a song. I am thinking of a song right now. Well, give me a category. Metal music. Yeah, Velo's chart looks good. Well, actually, I don't know. What's the deal with the inflation? Which one is it? It's the red one, right? Sonic's website goes hard. Yes, sir. Let's show you guys the new website. I didn't even show you guys. Let me show you guys the new website. Shout out to Habib. So we got everything. All about it. The Telegram, the deck screener, Jupiter, SonicCoin.io, Twitter. All right, let's look at this one and we're going to do a giveaway. Yeah, I don't know about this one. 10-4. Yeah, I don't like the inflation on this one. It's down 97.5%. And it only has 24% of the circulating supply. I don't like this one. This is a lot of inflation. Oh, it's a different one. Okay, I see what you're saying. I can't really tell about this one either. Retracement, 21 cents. Price discovery, 48 cents. Sonic have utility, or is it simply a meme? Yeah, we have utility. We have NFTs. They are completed. They're finished. We're waiting for the launch pad. We've applied for a few of those for launching of the NFT project. There's going to be bounties for certain NFTs. So you're going to get like airdrops for minting certain NFTs. We're going to take all of the funds from that, from the NFT launch, which will be as soon as we get the okay from the exchange for the launch pad. As soon as that's done, when we sell, all the proceeds from the NFT launch is going towards marketing, MEXC listing, P2B, and the development of the casino. The casino is the bigger play, long picture. Just like in Sonic the game, they had casino night. We're developing a casino. It will be, 64-bit at first, but eventually the bigger picture is you'll be able to play in the casino as your NFT character. Play poker or slots or whatever. Sonic.io better than SonicCoin.io. How do you feel about tokenized treasures like Ondo? Ondo to me is like, I don't know. It's okay. I think the project's fine, but I don't like the chart on it. Are you talking about like RWAs though? I think are cool. All right, guys, let's get a song. Let's end this on a song. We're gonna do a giveaway. Whoever guesses the song first is gonna win. I'm gonna play 1 second of a song. Give me a music category. I just heard fireworks going off. I could have swore it was freaking gunshots. I'm like, bro, I don't live in the ghetto. What are we doing? I was about to pull that thing out. I was about to pull that thing out. Says I can hear him. Classic rock. Soul. Don't. All right, let's go with classic rock. Let me think of a song here. I'm gonna turn off the music. I'm gonna get a classic rock song. What do we got? All right. Classic rock. I'm going to play 1 second. Whoever gets it right first is going to get a Sonic airdrop. Are you ready? There you go. Oh, you guys can't hear on. You guys are just out of luck. Or I guess, well, I can't really play it out loud. Nope. Says I know nothing about rock. I'd rather buy Sonic than Sage. Me too. It's Pink. It is Pink Floyd. It is Pink Floyd. What is the song? You guys still haven't got it. about to say it.